If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Are you still a Rudy Poo jabroni who uses stir-fry pans made out of cheap metals? It doesn't matter who you are because anybody can get their hands on the best pans in the market. The Wok says will revolutionize how you stir-fry your favorite dishes, and it will regularly occupy your space on your stovetop and quite literally smell what The Wok is cooking. March your candy ass to the store to get yours today. Well, what are we making fun of today in the sports world, Josh?
Well, foo, we got a couple of sad foos in the sports world right now, especially me and the foo.
Your Raiders and your Eagles, man.
Raiders and the Eagles.
What the hell happened?
Both lost, foo, and the Raiders actually played the Bengals on Saturday night, and their game was actually really close. It came down to the wire, and their game is actually quite controversial because it wasn't a matter of that the Raiders sucked because, they weren't too bad. They were okay. They were decent.
Really?
But it was more so that the officiating crew fucked up a lot of calls. So much so that there was one call in particular where quarterback Joe Burrow of the Bengals was like running towards, the right sideline and looking across, and he finds wide receiver Tyler Boyd in the back of the end zone. But as he's throwing, he kind of is leaning towards out of bounds. So his left foot is still in bounds, but practically all of his body is leaning outward.
Okay.
And so he throws the ball from out of bounds, and that's when the receiver catches it and there's a touchdown. But there was an audible whistle as soon as right before he threw the ball. There was a whistle that the play was dead.
Oh.
But the refs didn't call it, or the refs didn't kind of stop the play completely.
They let it continue?
They still called it a touchdown.
Dick! Because the ones on the other side of the field didn't hear it.
Right. So the other refs said that it was an inadvertent whistle, but they have already called it a touchdown. So they continue it in a touchdown, and it's a non-reviewable play.
Dick.
So you can't review it and you can't overturn it, but everyone knew that the Bengals should not have gotten that.
Fubar.
Yeah.
Fubar.
Y'all got that right.
Yeah, look up Fubar in the German dictionary. There's no Fubar in there.
Fucking straight Fubar, foo. And yeah, man, they got close towards the end too to come back, but David Carr ended up throwing a shitty pass to trying to force in a pass to get a touchdown, and it ended up getting interception. Lost the game. But then you had my Eagles, foo, that just got straight bitch slapped by Tom Brady.
You were just saying they were just happy to be there.
You know what, foo? We're glad that we got our participation trophy, and that's enough. Because once again, my Eagles were rebuilding this year. We had no hopes or aspirations.
How'd you figure they even get that? They got this far there, Josh?
Well, they had an easy strength of schedule, and all of their wins came against teams that did not have winning records.
Okay.
So they won the games they were supposed to win, but the games against winning record teams or other playoff teams, they lost. Mm-hmm. So the reason why it's because we're still a young team. You got our young quarterback Jalen Hurts, that's replaced Carson Wentz last year, and he's gotten a little better this year. More of a running style kind of quarterback, but he's still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we all thought. We're just like, bro, I'm happy if we can just make it and have a top 15.
I guess you can say that's a good sign for things to happen in the next couple of years.
Well, because not only that, yeah, it is. And then not only that, we actually have 3 first-round picks next year.
Yeah.
We're the only team in the NFL to have 3 first-round picks and still make the playoffs. So we have 2 picks back-to-back, 15 and 16. And then we have pick number 19 now solidified now that we lost in the playoffs. So they're either saying that they're going to there's 2 ways that the Eagles can go about this. They can either just draft and build around their current quarterback, Jalen Hurts, or they can trade Jalen Hurts and the picks to the Seattle Seahawks to get Russell Wilson.
Is that worth it?
Man, I'm personally, my philosophy is I rather build. But
Yeah.
I've only ever liked maybe 2 or 3 picks from this current GM that he's ever made in the first round.
Oh, so
I personally,
it
I would
could go
rather,
either way.
I'd rather have the GM just bounce and then, we'll start over there that way. But, I digress. So that's why, we had, as the Eagles fans, we had no expectations of making it past the first round, especially seeing that our first round opponent was Tom Brady in the wild card. Like the last time the Eagles saw Tom Brady in a playoff event was at the Super Bowl, and he didn't leave with a good taste in his mouth. So, I'm sure he has little hard spot for the Eagles.
Well, and considering the circumstances, I'm sure that Tom Brady's if you look at his calendar, he just called it a bye.
Yeah.
For the day.
Yeah, it's technically still a first round bye for him. So, hey, it's all good though. It's all good. And because you want to know why, you want to know why I'm not pissed off?
Why is that, man?
Because the Cowboys also blew it.
Hey, look at that.
The Cowboys lost to the Niners, and they blew it in spectacular fashion. They had every opportunity.
They had a lot of opportunities.
Fucking opportunity.
They blew them all.
So much so, that you even said the fix is in. 2 minutes in, 2 minutes left in the game. You're like, that's it. The fix is in,
They're fixing this.
Dude, didn't they there was a sequence. It was like 4th down and or 3rd down. And so they went, the Niners were running, out of bounds, the Cowboys are just trying to stop the clock. And in live play, they called it a first down. But upon further review, his knee, the ball carrier's knee, just went down right before the ball even got to the goal line. So it was literally inches.
Yep.
Inches from the goal line. So, okay, at that point, they had to move the ball back. They even added 15 seconds onto the clock for them. And so
the Cowboys caught a break.
They caught a break, and then it was 4th and inches. So the Niners had a decision: do we want to go for it, get the first down, run out the clock? The foo asked me that. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, just go for it. It's only inches. Like, you just really got to go up.
Do some acrobatics or something,
dude,
and
just
get
go
through it.
Right up your center's taint and move forward. Boom, first down.
Yeah,
you're right there. And the Niners ended up doing just that. They went over. They got a yard. First down. Game over, right?
Nope.
There's the whistle, foo. It was a false start by the 49ers. Moved back 5 yards, had to punt it. So then finally it goes back to the Cowboys. This is their last shot. They
have enough time to do some damage.
Yeah, they had
to get a lead.
There were no timeouts. They had 50 seconds left to make it down the field, and they were on the 30-yard line.
Which they did pretty quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Like they did a lot in like seconds, like 30 seconds.
They got to the Niners 40-yard line. Like they were close enough to where
had they done that in previous plays, well, they wouldn't be in this mess likely.
They moved twice. They moved down the field twice, 2 plays, so they lost a little time. I think it ended up being 15 seconds left. The clock was stopped. So the last play, their last chance, hey, let's do a Hail Mary. And what the fuck do? They do a fucking quarterback draw.
Yeah.
Have Dak Prescott run up the middle, thinking, oh, is he gonna make it? Wait, Dak, out of bounds. Dak, left Dak, left Dak. No, he goes down. Dak Prescott goes down. Oh, okay. He's getting the ball. Dak Prescott's getting the ball. Is he handing it to the ref? No, he hands it to his center. No, Dak handed it to the ref.
And then they blocked the ref.
They blocked the ref. The ref doesn't have time to set the ball. There's 2 seconds left. The ref sets the ball, and game over.
And that's that. That's the end of that.
That's the end of the game.
Fucking foobar, dude.
Niners win. Fucking couldn't even finish a fucking play. Couldn't. It was the best, foo.
It was pretty cool.
You just have Dak and Zeke looking over to the camera like,
Yeah, they were so confused. And they're like, you mean we lost?
We lost? We really
like-
lost? Yeah, you dumb fuck. You ran up the goddamn middle when you had no timeouts and you didn't even go out of bounds.
They just, the issue is that they forgot to give it to the ref
Not only
to
that,
certify the play.
they could have got at least saved themselves a couple of seconds to at least throw.
That was
the ball
enough
on the play.
to hike the ball so that everything's still in play, and they
Yep.
could have gotten another Hail Mary, but
Yep, nope.
they fucked that
They
up.
fucked that up. And it was great because at the end of the game, the Cowboys fans and remember, this all happened at AT&T Stadium. Which is why you see the really big smile on my face right now. And you could probably hear that through the mic. But, it happened, and the Cowboys fans were not thrilled. They were not thrilled at all, so much so that they started throwing shit on the field at the refs and their own players.
Yeah.
They were hitting them with beer cans and God knows what. And then at the end of the game,
It's pretty awesome.
the press asked Dak Prescott, what he felt about the fans throwing stuff onto the field. Dak goes on to say, some shit about like, oh yeah, they're fans, they're passionate, they're upset, I don't blame them for being upset about this loss. This was a tough one. So then a reporter then asks one more time, well, what about the reports that they were throwing them after the refs? And Dak Prescott responds, that's good. As they should. He's like, as they should. And so everyone in the press room were laughing. Dak had the straightest face ever saying that shit. So it was not a good look on you, Dak, but thank you for the sound bites. We really appreciate it.
That's going to be awesome later, for sure.
Yeah, so I'm just loving the fact that all you fucking Cowboys fans, every goddamn year, we're bringing it back, baby. The fucking America's team. Dick, you guys haven't won a championship in almost 20 years.
They were America's team back then, though.
Okay, Patriots are America's team. Foo. Tom Brady is America's team. Let's just get that straight. There is no more America's team. It's just Tom Brady. That's it.
No kidding, man. You've never seen a more dominant fucking player in any sport.
Yeah, and you love to hate him.
Yeah.
Like, I hate him, but I love him
He's
because
a specimen, man.
He's such a... He's got the spice.
That's right.
Spice. Yeah, man, dude, you just can't hate Tom Brady. I don't know what the fuck is up with that guy, how he's still going well into his 40s, and he said he's still going to be playing next year too. So this guy is he's just
He doesn't look like he's going to be slowing down anytime soon. So
no,
there's that.
It's quite surprising, Foo.
Yeah,
quite surprising. And last thing, Foo, that I have for everyone here in sports is you know what? I decided to kind of go in a different direction and pivot a little bit.
The hell you say?
This is actually world tennis news, Foo.
What?
And the reason why I bring this up is because a specific player, the number one men's player, Novak Djokovic, was recently deported from Australia and barred from participating in the Australian Open, which he had won last year, and was pretty much expected to win this year, and all because he is not vaccinated for COVID-19. And Australia is very, very strict about their
they are.
COVID
they've had
regulations.
some nasty breakouts.
Exactly, and they denied Djokovic's exemption appeal to be able to play. So this whole thing has been happening for the last 3 days, and they finally had a hearing this morning, and the judge in Australia said, nope, you got to go, peace. And they kicked him out, and
You can get it.
he's in Saudi Arabia right now, in Dubai. So he's pretty much going to be chilling in Dubai until the Dubai Open, which is supposed to be coming up in the next couple of months in February.
It's a nice place to at least be banished to.
Yeah, I mean, but bro, the reason why this is significant is because right now, Novak Djokovic is tied for the all-time Open championships with Rafa Nadal and Roger Federer. So, and all three of them, it's a well-known rivalry between all three of them, that every time they have faced any one of them in any combination, whether it's Nadal versus Federer, Federer versus Djokovic, or Nadal versus Djokovic, they're all super every competition is super heated, and it's always a really good tennis match. Like, I'm not a tennis fan, but I will sit and watch a fucking match between these guys because they're fucking animated. Like, they're saying "fuck you" to the other guy on the other end. It's like watching an old school like John McEnroe match.
Nice.
You know, so it's really cool to see that level of competition in this type of sport. And so that's why he's pissed, because like, fuck, dude, I'm trying to beat these guys. I'm trying to one up them as the greatest tennis player of all time. And so everyone, once again, get your fucking COVID vaccinations.
It's really not that big of a deal.
It is not. Like, it's not.
It's not.
You are hurting yourselves in more ways than one by not getting this vaccination.
You want to travel? Nope.
Yeah, it's over.
It's over.
Not even a famous tennis player can get into Australia.
Exactly. You ain't special, dog. You ain't special working at the hot dog on a stick. Get your fucking COVID vaccination.
Right?
Not that I know anyone that's, doing that. Just,
Didn't sound like it.
no.
Are you working there?
No, food.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's it, food. That's
Do I
all
get a discount?
Yeah, and lemonade only.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
It's
worth
special that I've made, though.
Oh.
And around back is where I make the fudge. So.
Jesus Christ.
Nuts are extra.
Yeah. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, cool. Stay tuned for music. Kanye motherfucking West.
Yeezy.
This motherfucker right now, he just got added to the Coachella lineup.
Yay.
And and he probably already fucked up his chances. Actually,
Wait, didn't he change his name?
it's Ye now.
Ye.
Ye.
Yeah, it's just Ye now. But I still call world peace fucking Ron Artest.
It's Ron Artest.
Come on. Anyway.
Meta.
Cops are investigating Kanye West for allegedly punching an autograph seeker. I saw this on TMZ earlier this week, and they have a video out. It's pretty much, the guys are, by the time the video has started, the guy's already on the floor. And then Kanye's just going off, and there's like somebody, a female, trying to calm him down and tell him, I'm family or something like that. So apparently he was like in some kind of recording session in LA. Something happened, something transpired. By all accounts, it seems like he was complaining very angrily about Kim's relationship with Pete Davidson. He, I guess his session ends. He goes outside immediately. There's somebody out there looking for a fucking autograph. He loses his shit. He punches the guy, I think the article said, right in the face and in the throat.
Dang.
And just fucking like floors this guy, and the cops are looking for him now. So
You know what, Fu? I think I know what the guy said that really put him over the edge.
what's that?
Yo, Kanye, I love Jesus. Ain't nobody love Jesus, motherfucker. Bam.
He probably he probably asked him if he likes fish sticks.
Love him.
Love him.
Then you're a gay fish.
Yeah.
No, I am not, sir. I am not a gay fish.
Yeah. But witnesses tell us that just seconds after Kanye allegedly punched the guy twice, when he got the autograph guy went down, his head struck the ground hard too. So that's why he wasn't getting up. And he was going through family stuff apparently, and I mean that's not enough. This guy's gonna lose his shit one day. It's apparent that there's something up with him mentally. And he's got yes men surrounding him 24/7. So like he's gonna hurt himself or somebody real soon.
It's escalating drastically, and there was a recent controversy too because Kim's kind of like not allowing her kids to see him. So there was a birthday party this past weekend, and Travis Scott was the person to invite Kanye to the party where his kids were at, where Kanye's kids were at the party. And there's a video of Kanye at the party. There's like 3 kids behind him. He's holding up his little girl and like holding her by the waist while she has the bat to swing the piñata, and he's swinging the girl to swing the piñata like this on her waist, and you just see the kids like What the fuck? Like, what's this
Like,
man
let her
doing?
swing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just gone off.
He's
the
using her
rails.
as the bat.
Yeah. He's just
He wants to hit the piñata.
Yeah, and he's also made some good company because there's like a video of him hanging out with Madonna,
Marilyn Manson, I think.
Marilyn Manson, Floyd Mayweather, and none
Antonio
other-
Brown.
Antonio Brown. AB. That's where AB ended up chilling
Oh,
with Kanye
Good
West.
God. No,
That's a
Marilyn
great
Manson wasn't on that one, but he has been known to hang out with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are
The
they in
one
some kind of like support group?
It's like the surreal life.
I think Madonna is trying to convert all of them to Kabbalah, which is the only reason I can think of for her wanting to be in that whole group. Other than that, it's a bunch of black.
She got stretched out recently again too. It
bet
looks
she
like in
did.
that picture. I mean, like
Like
her
filleted?
face.
Oh, her face. Yeah, I did not recognize her. If it wasn't for the description saying that it was Madonna, I would have been like, wait, what?
She
Yeah.
has such a pretty face too.
Yeah, well, that's
Pretty.
a thing of the past now.
Yep.
Yeah. Up next, I wanted to also discuss this, man. Drake. You know, I'm not a big fan of Drake. I don't want to say or give the impression that I listen to his music, but fucking props to Drake. I don't know if you guys heard, but this week there was an Instagram model that accused Drake of putting hot sauce inside of a condom that he used after it was used. And he did this as a spermicide to kill the sperm that was in the condom, and then he tied it up and then he threw it in the wastebasket. And the reason he started doing this, according to Drake, is because a lot of chicks would grab or find the condom and try to impregnate themselves with, with the spice that was left behind.
So they end up getting a spicy
What
coochie.
the
So he literally put some spice. Like, I don't know. I think there was a specific brand of
Frank's
of
Red Hot,
sauce.
fool.
I don't think it was Frank's.
I saw a meme where it was like, hey, Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
Everything, dude.
Holy shit.
And Eli Manning's been a spokesperson for that recently too. Like that's a marketing opportunity that we're all just missing.
That's something to look up. At what Scoville level does sperm die?
Yeah.
The
Get a
science-
microscope, Steph. We'll try this out.
The measurement is any.
And
Probably.
it's too spicy.
It's too spicy.
Anyway, so she put him on blast on Instagram that she burned her cooch because she tried to put his sperm in her so that she can get pregnated. Like, she actually she's the one who brought it up to the masses, and that's why it's a story. And then he's just like, he responds in the comments, "You can have your 15 minutes of fame. I'll take the other 23 hours and 45 minutes." And then his friends and followers were quick to joke around about the situation, which, fucking, come on. Like, how is this on him? He's doing this to protect himself.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what?
on you.
Drake is actually a smart guy. He's actually pretty funny too. He does a lot of skits on the side. I think there was one ESPYs he did a skit with Will Ferrell where they were training basketball players how to do in-game celebrations. And DeMar DeRozan, really good players in there. He's just like, "Yo, can I just do a simple handshake?" He's all, "I'm sorry, what was your name again?" So DeMar. Okay, DeMar. That sounds like a made-up name. It's just like, dude, it's a great skit. Y'all should go watch it. But
Nice.
I know there was another video of him showing up at a party and like a guard comes up to him and is like, "Hey, yo, who invited you? Who invited you?" He's like, myself. Do you not know who I am, bro? Like, I'm Drake. You're really gonna kick me out of your fucking party? So I know this dude he's got a big head on him, but that's actually pretty smart, man.
Yeah.
Put some hot sauce in the condoms, dudes. Don't get locked up like that.
Keep
Yeah,
some
man.
hot sauce in
Stay
your
ready.
pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Take it wherever. You
So
go.
yeah, if you go onto even like Reddit, you could, the memes coming out of this are insanely amazing. I'm so happy this is happening.
This is exactly
That's
what we
really
need, Fu. This is how we should have been starting off 2021.
Exactly.
But it's okay. We got 2022.
Yeah.
The audacity of this woman. I burned my crotch because you put hot sauce. This is so stupid.
Yeah. It's like, why were you putting it in your crotch to begin with?
Yeah, she's just incriminating herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, trap chick.
Trap chick. Anyway, going back to what we discussed on the previous episode, guys, I had given you an assignment that we were all going to choose Well, the assignment was look up either a pop, rap, or rock top 40, the best top 40s that are out this week, and choose your choice of what's on that list and bring it to the show, because we don't really have a whole lot of variety. You know, the music highlights, it's really all up to me, and my favorite genre is rock and roll, so there usually are rock and roll. Very rarely is it a rap, and even when it is, it's because Josh is choosing it, because we've had just so much rock that I wanted to shake things up. I'm doing that again for episode 2 of 2022. And Josh, what genre did I assign to you?
You assigned me none other than rock.
Yeah.
Which actually for me felt like the hardest genre to look up for modernly, really. Because when I looked it up originally, it's a lot of older tracks that we normally play on here. It's like, that's not fucking different. That's exactly the same.
Right.
So I was constantly texting the food throughout this process, probably annoying him, but I was faded as fuck too. So when he texted me this, I was like panicking internally. Like, I gotta find a good
song.
song.
Dude, you can take your time.
Like, no, I gotta find it now.
Just tell me on Sunday when we record.
Yeah,
but
so
okay.
I had sent him a couple of options because with this guy, I just gotta know. I just gotta know if this is gonna meet this guy's standards.
Well, see, he sends me something that was more alternative than anything, and I'm just like, there's not even an actual drum kit in this. Like,
well, and that's because I had to choose alternative just to find something that was newer.
Okay.
But then as soon as you after a couple of exchanges, you're like, I showed you the search I was doing, and I just put top 40 classic rock songs, and you're like, Dick, put up this week.
Yeah.
And I put this week, and I got
more realistic.
More realistic. I was like, oh. So, which eventually leads me to this song that I ended up choosing, which
I would have never found this on my own. This is interesting. So it's a collaboration between Nita Strauss, David Draiman, and Disturbed.
And that alone caught my eye. I was like, Disturbed? All right, let's press play and see what's going on. So Fu?
This song is called Dead Inside. And you know, this is an era where they are like inches away from a distorted guitar ever being recorded on purpose onto magnetic tape. Man, the Kinks were the first band to do it on purpose. There was a blues guy, the name escapes me, that recorded something. He's given the credit for doing the first ever distortion guitar, but it was an accident. Because apparently, according to that particular story, on the way to the studio, his amp fell. And then that kind of gave it some kind of distortion, and he used it anyway. But the Kinks, you know, I mentioned them as being part of this Cavern Club. They're the first ones to do it, and we heard it popularized in You Really Got Me.
Yeah.
And then the Beatles took it in a lot of their songs, specifically with like Revolution. The Rolling Stones started incorporating it, so they all started influencing each other. And if not for a band like the Kinks or the Hollies, you know, I don't think that music today would be the same.
Right.
You know. So a very important element in early rock and roll, specifically back in the late 50s, man. So I think we're done here, guys. Ooh. Yeah, another successful episode of the Foo Bar Show. What you guys got going on this week?
Well, Fu, this will be my last week of employment at ye ol' Panda Express and Panda Restaurant.
Yeah, you got a new gig, huh?
Got a new gig, Fu, moving on up to the west side.
Oh,
Not to a deluxe apartment, but it's going to be up in the sky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Very cryptic there, man.
Before you leave Panda, can we take advantage of your discount?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
If my badge somehow goes missing on when I have to turn my equipment, I would not be surprised.
I think they deactivate those badges, though, when you leave.
Oh, food. They don't give a shit at the store restaurants. They just, all I have to do is walk up, flash it, and be like, oh, okay, boom, 20% discount.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they don't check up.
Wait, how much?
20%. What?
Get the honey walnut shrimp. That's $1 more.
Oh, dude, that shit is bomb as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
You get it all the time.
Fuck yeah.
I remember.
Diabetes.
I remember what that tastes like. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Goodness food.
Scrumptious, man. All right, man. We'll see everybody next week on another episode, because that's what we do.
It's kind of a thing.
Tis.
Kind of what's going on here. But yeah, man, thank you all very much for listening into the Foo Bar Show. Remember to hit subscribe and be sure to rate, review, and tell a friend like a freaking champion. You can also listen in and get our swag at FooBarShow.com. You know they listen to us in India as much as they do in the U.S.?
What's
Really?
up,
That's a cool
India?
statistic. Yeah, what's up, India?
What's up?
Yeah, what's cracking?
Sorry for eating a lot of beef. I understand.
Yeah, dude, don't talk about that.
Oh, my bad.
That's FOOBarshow.com and follow FOO Bar Show on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Join in, drop us a line, and we'll food up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie,
I've been Josh.
And Steph.
signing off, saying, don't be